What is up? My name is Garrett at Yogurt on Twitter, YOOGRRTT. Thank you so much for tuning into the Rotation YouTube channel. Welcome back to another album review. Today we're talking about something real quick. Ghostemane, Parv0 teaming up for just a 3-track little mini EP, if you will, by the name of Err0r that dropped back in June 19, 2019. And this thing really just started to stand out to me once I fucking caught up and actually started listening to it. Caught myself not really being able to stay away from it, whether it's just the crazy production that Parv0 brings, as well as just I think some of the most Ghostemane type Ghostemane songs on this thing, but I think it's also some of his quote-unquote best. I don't think this project is even long enough to really give you a full like breadth of what the potential of Ghostemane just as like an artist, as a project maker, but I think this is the perfect entry level and perfect taste test to kind of just solidify what you're missing out on. And this is actually like the 10th fucking EP from this guy. There's a moment when you found Ghostemane back in the day where he was literally putting out a beat tape and a mixtape literally every single month, it felt like, and it was an impressive workflow. And you know, to kind of see this all come to a head, I did catch him live back in last November, I believe, and that show was awesome. And just what he is able to do with like the production value, it's literally like seeing like Slipknot, but just with Ghostemane, and he really puts a lot into the show itself, and that came across tenfold with the music that he's not only playing, with the music that he's not only making, but just with the stage presence. And when you keep that in mind, and with that little piece of knowledge and experience that I've had listening to this album, only makes me just kind of understand fully what he kind of, in my opinion, should look for when making these types of songs or just making music, is keeping in mind how fucking great it's gonna sound live with that whole atmosphere, with that whole ambiance that he does bring to the stage. And this is definitely so goddamn complimentary to the live show that I saw back in November. Like, if these songs were being played, would have been fantastic. But if you do want to take a look at what I mean by the whole like stage presence thing, go look at his live set at Lollapalooza. That is kind of one of the coolest things I've seen just on the Lollapalooza stage, period. But also just like running the whole festival circuit and having that be an act that comes on before, like, I don't know, fucking Chance the Rapper. It's hilarious, man. Hilarious. And I always will continue, I think, to go see Ghostemane every time he's in town, because that show really was fucking fantastic. Looking at the track listing, though, like I said, this thing is very short. Track number 1, Omnis. Track number 2, To Whom It May Concern. And track number 3 is I Duckin' Hatu. I fucking hate you. Just all drunkenly spelt out. But a lot of this track, or a lot of this album, really just focuses on like depression, as well as just kind of like dealing with like trauma in a way, whether that's like internal present day or just like in the past that you're coming to terms with in present day. Just that whole process of figuring that shit out in your fucking head. I think he does a really goddamn good job of kind of putting words to that, whether it's like the relationship with his father that he goes into on like To Whom It May Concern, or even I Duckin' Hate to but those things add a lot to the character, but it all just kind of comes into the same Ghostemane package. And when I did say it was some of the most Ghostemane-ass Ghostemane songs, I mean that in a positive. But if you are not a fan of Ghostemane, then obviously that's going to be a negative and is not going to sell you on anything further. I think really what shines on here is just what Parv0 does and what he brings, just like them teaming up and them kind of both putting their fucking whole into it, from like both a production standpoint as well as like a vocal standpoint, and then kind of understanding like the live show perspective as well. And just all of that, it just comes together fucking so well on this little short 3-track EP. Now there is rumors though that this thing is going to be released apparently this Friday with the other 3 EPs that he did. I guess Ghostemane has done Digital Demons, Opium. I heard Opium. I haven't heard Digital Demons yet, but Hayatica is the rumor so far for it's going to be like a compilation of those 3 EPs put into one. Hiatica stands for Happiness is a Drug I Can't Afford, and it's just going to be like a box set of the 3 EPs. Definitely interested in that if there's going to be like a vinyl version of that. Super fucking fire if that's the case. But I might go back and go review those ones. I have heard Opium, but I did not review it. But again, I didn't actually even review Noise, even though that's one of my favorite albums of last year. But yeah, this album is not to be slept on. This short little experience is not to be slept on. Whether you divulge into it, if there is a box set release, please listen to that. Whether it's Hiatica, Human Error, Opium, Ghostemane is just so goddamn fantastic. I'm gonna break my phone, my life, before I stop screaming it from the rooftops, and that's a damn fact. But let me know in the comment section below, what did you think of this album, this short EP? Did you enjoy it? Where does it rank? Let me know in the comment section below. Share this channel with someone who does enjoy music, who does enjoy rap music, hip hop, etc. Thank you so much. Subscribe, etc. Again, thank you so much. Follow me on Twitter at YoGarrett, YoGarrett, Instagram as well, Now Notation on those 2 platforms as well. Take care of yourselves, and that is all, you beautiful folks.